So I did a few Ace Bailey videos during the draft cycle. So if you want to check out more Ace Bailey content, you can definitely check that out. But just to give you a rundown right now, like I was lower than pretty much anybody you'll find on Ace Bailey as a pro prospect. This is not to say that I don't think he has an incredible level of skill, because he does. My issue with Ace and the way that he does it is that everything at the NBA level is going to be more difficult in terms of shooting windows. He is not a natural self creator. The handle is a bit loose. Everything is done on contested windows. And in the collegiate style, against lesser defenders, lesser length, worse rotations, having those tight shooting windows, you still have the accessibility at 6'7.5" and like pretty long to be able to find those windows and make difficult shots. At the NBA level, being able to consistently make difficult shots because your self creation isn't elite becomes harder and harder and harder, because those windows become smaller and smaller and smaller. The passing's a real issue. He doesn't consistently process the game at a high level. He doesn't consistently make the correct passes. He's going to get buckets. Like, he is a scorer. He will get buckets. Defensively, I'm not as high as some. There's not as much length there as people thought there was going to be pre-draft process, right? Like, a lot of people thought he'd measure at 6'9", 6'10", and 6'7.5" was a little bit disappointing, I suppose you could say. My thing is outside of really difficult, highly contested shots, what does he do on the offensive end to create winning? What does he do on the defensive end to create winning? So I think he is a player that is designed to put up large totals, but not necessarily affect winning basketball at a high level. I hope that the mobility and the processing skills improve, because if he turns into like a league average level processor, man, he's going to be a problem. He's going to be an absolute problem. I just don't know if there's that capability, because it's not necessarily something that you can train. A little bit of it is innate. So I am lower on Ace than the majority of people. I was lower on Fears and Queen than the majority of people. But that's, again, not to say that he's not going to be a very good scorer. It's just I don't think his style of basketball leads to winning basketball unless he averages 30 a game.